It's getting real hard to see through the bullshit down there.
We need someone with radical transparency.
Yeah, that's right. Someone with nothing left to hide. Gleep, get me Hunter Biden on this ship.
Hailing private citizen Hunter Biden.
Hunter, thank you for coming on our spaceship to announce your candidacy for president.
Oh, well, by the way, it's perfect because the only way that I think that you can win an election is with alien space lasers, according to
Asterisk Jewish alien space lasers.
In order to get me elected, we're going to need a lot of Jewish alien space lasers. Either that or collective insanity.
Well, let the insanity start right here.
You have 30 seconds to back out, okay? It's okay.
That sounds like fun. It sounds like more interesting than Tucker Carlson.
Yeah. I don't know. You know, him talking about being attacked by demons in his sleep.
And I have claw marks on both sides, and they're bleeding.
That was pretty interesting when I saw that.
Dude, I so wanted to ask the question, and I didn't. I chickened out.
In video recorded that day, you could see as the president walks up the steps to Air Force One, waves goodbye, and as the camera pulls back, there is the catering truck just below the plane. Then 5 minutes later, the press boards Air Force One off to the right, while the catering truck pulls away, reportedly with the president inside.
So long, suckers.
The real question is how did he fit his fat ass into that catering truck?
Not seen as the forklift.
Here's him leaving. Here's the expendable press going on, which, by the way, I can't argue with that one.
I know. I have such mixed feelings.
The first thing Trump's done that I agree with.
The plane carrying staff and press corps had its transponder shut off and had been directed to close their window shades.
And then a military chaplain administered last rites to everyone. It's very strange. I don't know why.
Do you know why they had us close our window blinds? That was
Very common practice in slaughtering houses.
Well, yeah, because
You're Sky Chum in a flying bucket.
probably on a dangerous flight. I mean, if they asked you to close your windows, probably they feel that way. They didn't ask me to close mine.
You weren't on the fucking plane. That's why they didn't ask you to close your windows.
There weren't any windows in the snack truck.
Are you aware of any credible threat by Iran against Air Force
Well, I have
One?
a threat all the time.
He didn't have a credible threat, but he did have an edible threat. There were all sorts of M&Ms.
I'm number one on their list before you. But if I go, you go.
Not really. Except in this case.
And if I don't go, you still go. Got to read the fine print on that.
Except if I snuck out in a food truck.
It's crazy he didn't say it that specifically. Like, he's so close.
Why was it too dangerous for you to fly on Air Force One, but not
I don't
too
know.
dangerous
I
for the
think
press?
actually the plane that I flew on was at greater risk.
Why
I
do
think
you
it was
say
at
that?
greater risk because that would be the plane I think that they would be more likely to go for.
I was being brave on that food truck.
Just think about this, okay? There is zero logic to what he's saying, but he just says it anyway.
I was in more peril because I dodged the draft.
If your plane got shot down, I'd have to carry that guilt with me the rest of my life, which could really hurt me. The survivor's guilt I would have.
Were you worried about a shoulder-fired missile?
I don't worry about anything, to be honest. Whatever it is, you know my attitude? Whatever.
Yeah. He doesn't worry about anything, but he got on that other plane real quick.
Yeah.
The guy has spent over 6,000 hours worrying about the reflecting pool paint job.
Can you give us any estimate of when you think the Strait of Hormuz will be part of it?
It's open now. We're taking a lot of shit. It's open now. Look, the only one that has control of the Strait of Hormuz right now is the United States Navy.
Yeah.
He was dreaming. That's why he's saying this, because it's 100% not true.
And that's why I don't have much sympathy for the White House press pool there. You know what I mean? We could start anew, because why isn't somebody saying that's a lie?
We do not let them go into Iran. They're not admitted into the Strait to go to Iran. But it's open for others.
They can come in and go for a swim.
Now, can they make trouble? Yeah, they can make trouble.
You can still end up dead, but it's open.
It's the same way that, like, the DMZ in North Korea is open. You can go. You can walk in.
Go.
Technically, the gates of hell are locked from the inside, so you can walk right in.
The vaccines, and we're breaking them up into time periods.
Hey, look.
Okay, not so complicated.
Doesn't this make sense? This explains it all.
Great font choice, sir.
Yeah, they could at least make the image fit the whole piece of paper. That's a thick border.
Take a look.
This is the only time you'll get to see it.
Large amounts of vaccine, large amounts of like vats of vaccine are currently pumped into your child.
He thinks vaccines are like the Matrix when you wake up inside the Matrix and you're in that huge tub.
They drop your child into a giant tank like how the Joker became the Joker Unbelievable.
And I've seen proof of it, where they have a vaccination that looks like the size of a bottle of soda poured into a little child's body.
They shake it up and they open it and it fizzes everywhere. They put Pop Rocks in there and it goes crazy.
By the way, doesn't this give you like a little bit of the chills? Because doesn't it remind you of those insane press conferences that he was given during COVID?
Yes.
Where he's like, just drink the bleach. Can you put the bleach inside the body?
Put the light inside the body.
Which you can do either through the skin or in some other way.
Mr. President, you're a proud father. Would you have...
I don't know about that.
Wait. The follow-up question should have been, can you name all your children?
Oh, the amount of money I would pay a reporter to ask him a factual question like that.
I took them through 5 different visits to the doctor.
That's the biggest lie of this day. The notion that he went to a pediatrician's office with any one of his children.
5 separate times for each child.
What pediatrician did he supposedly take his kids to?
Maybe it was his old doctor that he had in New York, that crazy dude.
Yeah, that guy? Yeah. That guy's like, that's the best. That guy is literally the best. Have a Diet Coke, and I'll see you in the morning. This one breaks my heart. Like, these people, like, it's like the Soviet Union being forced to clap for this guy.
We did it. We protected those pedophiles.
What is he whispering here? What are we?
We're going to celebrate with kids tonight.
Exactly, by the way. Exactly.
Auf Wiedersehen!
You know what the first thing he did? He delivered a memorandum to the White House, which says that executive privilege extends to anyone that the president says is a senior advisor in or outside of the White House, which now means that it's their excuse for like all of these billions of dollars that they're raking in from Chinese, grifters. All of those people will be designated as a personal senior advisor to the president, and they are going to be able to say that they don't have to comply with the subpoenas or go up to Congress to testify.
Wow. I thought it was weird that the memo said whoever the president throws the talking hacky sack to is immune from all laws in the Oval Office.
It's worse than that.
Mr. Blanche is not perfect, and he will tell you this. But the choice is not between perfection and Mr. Blanche. It is between Mr. Blanche and another acting attorney general who, indeed, may not be as good as Mr. Blanche.
I guess we'll never know.
An imaginary one?
Well, he's stuck between a rock and a wide open field of other candidates.
I keep saying to people, whether we win or lose in the, which I think we'll win in the midterms, is the fact of the matter is they're just not going to comply with any of the oversight.
Right.
And so what's the solution? The only solution is that you refer the people that don't comply to the Department of Justice for prosecution. And DOJ is not going to do anything. So it's like, what happens?
I thought you were going to say the only solution is public executions. So, there's that too.
By the way, from my wife, keep telling her, we're going to get a knock on the door by the former Secret Service that used to protect us.
Yeah.
If you keep talking that way.
Sorry, sir. It's Todd Blanche's orders.
Anyway,
yeah. On a lighter note.
Let's move on. I got enough fucking problems. The pardon doesn't cover going forward.
That's what you should have got.
That's what I was hoping for.
Magnets. Do magnets, okay? I'll tell you how to make money. Do magnets.
I'm a magnet magnate.
Do magnets.
I'm in.
Yeah, sold.
We literally all have to be stupid if we don't do magnets. I don't know what doing magnets means.
Last time I did magnets was in college at a frat party.
Yeah, by the way, this really reminds me of something. I've done crack. I've done everything. I've never done a magnet.
It's never too late.
Oh, by the way, it is too late.
Pan over to the side and Hunter has like one of those giant U-shaped red magnets.
I'm filing magnets. I got a $5 bill rolled up and I'm filing magnets onto my desk.
Put that magnet in your fucking ear, dude. Don't even think about it.
Exactly.
Don Jr.'s venture capital firm backed a rare earth magnet maker, which then received a $620 million federal loan.
Oh, this is what he meant.
That's doing magnets.
Do you think he had any insider knowledge that doing magnets was the thing to do?
No, couldn't have.
Dad, I'm doing magnets, Dad. Dad.
I learned it from watching you.
Dad just called. He said, just do magnets, you moron.
Okay, was he specific? Do you think he meant the poetry magnets that you put on the fridge to say that he loves me?
They now have warehouses full of the poetry magnets.
Yeah.
They don't know what to do with.
Love me, Papa.
Every refrigerator in the Pentagon is now covered with the magnets.
The White House even requested Pentagon staff move at a rapid pace, working around the clock to get the deal done.
Now, think about this, is that it is the largest loan ever granted by the Department of Defense to an independent third party in the history of our country.
Okay, another record broken. Congratulations, Mr. President.
Eric and Don Jr.
These two people, Hunter, which one do you despise more?
You know what?
Yeah, Tapper or Comer?
I swear to God, that is exactly what I was thinking. Which one am I going to fucking attack right now?
Real Sophie's choice for you now.
Foreign governments that do business with their dad and need their dad are working with them. None of this raises eyebrows for you?
No, wait, stop. Stop.
Yes.
If he could raise his eyebrows with all of that Botox.
Unfortunately, we got the Mar-a-Lago surgery that prevents eyebrow raising for everyone involved.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of things that raise eyebrows to me, but again, they're disclosing that, and that's a big difference between the Trump family and the Biden family.
Disclosing it. It's just so full of shit.
That's all it was. That's all you needed to do was just disclose it.
That was the issue.
The way that I disclosed that all my paintings, the only business that I did the entire time my dad was president.
You had to put them on Etsy. If you had done that, it would have been okay.
By the way, I would have been better off if I put them
That's
on
true.
That's for sure. Jesus. By the way, speaking of, go to hunterbiden.com right now.
there you go.
You can buy a painting too.
Yeah.
Okay, there's my plug, all right? Exactly. They're all there.
I will Venmo you for a Comer portrait. I really will. I would really love that. It would be like one of those Dali-esque face melting.
You know what? I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it.
You got to do it. You have to do it.
We got to agree on a price. So we're going New York Post Hunter Biden prices. It's and nothing below $500,000.
Okay.
That's not a problem. We invested in magnets. We're good.
All right. Yeah. Good.
I want to ask about some of the other interesting business ventures. And again, you'll have the same questions about, they're dependent on the Pentagon for sales and regulation.
Like Hunter, at least you were allegedly getting money from foreign contacts as opposed to grifting taxpayer money from all these companies.
That's how crazy this narrative that they created was.
Yeah.
And James Comer just sits there and continues to talk about it like it was an issue of transparency. Can you think of anyone in your lifetime that is more transparent? Not by choice, by the way.
Well, I was going to say, not yet.
Yeah. You can see all of me.
Yeah.
For better or worse, you got it all. And so like this idea is insane.
Yeah, but like how many Qatari jets did you get? Like 4,
No,
5?
I only
many?
got one. God, I wish I had a Qatari jet though. That would be so cool.
It honestly does look sick.
And I wouldn't have changed the interior at all. I would have kept it that.
Yeah, let them spy on you.
It's what the new White House is. It's called Idi Amin chic.
We are doing incredible. The brand is hot.
The brand is hot because your father's president.
Yeah, the brand is hot because we all.
War is an incredible industry to invest in.
In all fairness, my father was on the leading edge of everything in real estate. He was the first person to amenitize condominiums back when that was totally unheard of.
What did he do?
Amenitize condos?
He put a doorman in the building and then charged you $800 a month for it.
He was the first person to throw a couple dumbbells in a room and call it a 24-hour gym.
What's your dad's biggest accomplishment? Well, he amenitized condominiums. Can you explain what amenitize is, Don Jr.?
We're looking to amenitize the Middle East. I think we can get there by the end of the year.
We're almost out of time to get to your future. I'm sure you saw the poll in New Hampshire. First, are you going to run for president?
What does that poll say?
She's at 22% New Hampshire.
I love AOC, by the way, and I really do. But New Hampshire doesn't matter this time,
right? That's the other thing. Why do they keep tolling New Hampshire?
We went to one diner.
AOC's got to run, right? She's got to do it. I don't want fucking Gavin Newsom, man. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Stop.
What?
I like him.
You like Gavin?
I do. I love AOC though. I will say this is that I would vote for any one of the people on that list.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe everyone else above the last one. But I would vote for anybody on that list.
Hunter, any final regrets about doing this insane show with us?
No, I think that all we got to do now, I know, is we just got to get some more magnets up to this ship.
Yeah.
And the lasers are ready to go.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Hunter, anything you want to promote or talk about outside of the show?
Go to my Substack. Read my stuff on Substack. It's really cool. I wrote a whole new book, and I'm in part because I am as much of a genius as the AI that I utilize. But I've written a lot of stuff that is all my ideas and all my stuff. But it's on Substack, so go there. I think it's pretty cool.
Very cool.
And you can check out Hunter Biden's paintings at DOJ Seized Assets website.
Exactly. Yeah, you can find them there, or you can find them here in my garage.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for joining the show.
No, I appreciate it.
I just realized that if Hunter gets indicted for another laptop scandal, our information will be on that laptop, and that's exciting.
No. I kept it to my phone.
Okay.
You can throw the phone.
It's encrypted. Hell yeah.
Guys.
Yeah.
Then let's not talk about me getting indicted again.
Okay, yeah.
No problem.
I just literally started sweating.
I just got indicted.
God, Jesus Christ. It's coming out of that. Yeah.
It was a perfect Zoom call.
Thanks, Hunter. See ya.
See you guys.
Everything that I do will not be the right path or the right decision.
Hey Humies, thanks for tuning in. If you like the show, help us invade your planet by subscribing to our YouTube channel or drop us a comment. We really love those. If you really like the show, subscribe to our Patreon where we share some bonus content. All right, okay, gotta go. Bye!